Hey, this is Jeff with Red Oak Exteriors, and we want to show you how we install our windows. If it's a vinyl entry window and or a high-end fiberglass window, we are not going to spare any expense. It's going to be the same process. We want that window to be absolutely airtight. It's all about building science at Red Oak Exteriors. This is the Red Oak window install method. Say that 3 times fast. We need to take the window out. And a lot of times we're going to cut around the window and actually leave the original nail flange. The nail flange is there when it's originally installed, when the home was built. 9 times out of 10, we are going to cut that and leave that nail flange, and it's going to stay in there when we install the new window. In some cases, we will cut all the way around. In this particular one, we did. So we cut it out and removed the nail flange. But in this case, the nail flange came out. In most cases, it will stay. Next, we got to clean the opening. Look, we're tearing off all the old house wrap there. We're going to vacuum up any old dirt and dust or anything like that, so we're prepared to prepare the opening. Next, we're going to install a sealing tape to actually go along the seal and up the sides of the opening by 6 inches. This creates a smooth surface to install the new window on, and it also allows, if water was to get in there, that it would have water run away from the house and not back into the opening. Now we're going to install the window. Notice the shims at the bottom. We want to install shims at the bottom, the top, the left, and the right. A good window installer is going to order a smaller window so we actually have some play. If it's too big, you're not going to be able to move it at all. You're just going to be happy to get the thing in there. So we want to order it a little bit smaller, then install those shims on the bottom, the top, the left, and the right, and just square that new opening in there properly. Next, we're going to be installing long screws to secure your windows. A lot of people say, well, why do I have screws in my new window? Well, we don't have a nail flange anymore. That's how we secure your window. And this is standard operating install procedure. Now we're preparing to actually insulate the window with a closed foam and or a caulk. Sometimes you couldn't even slide a sheet of paper in there. So in that case, we're going to install some sealing caulk. But in other cases, we might do a combination of the closed foam and caulked. Regardless, we want this thing to be airtight. Now we're moving along to the end of the install, which is your Z-drip flashing. Z-drip is shaped like a Z, metal flashing that stops if wind-driven rain is hitting the top of your window. It will not go in your home. We install a Z-drip flashing, then a trim on top of that, and then an additional Z-drip on top of that. So it's really like 3 barriers of weather insulation for your new windows. We're wrapping things up, folks. Now we're going to install your trim back. Sometimes it disintegrates and it's nasty. So we're going to install back a product that's going to last as long as your new beautiful windows. If you had stucco, these are all things we're going to discuss ahead of time and have a plan for. But that's pretty much it. That is the Red Oak window install method. Jeff with Red Oak Exteriors. Let's do it right.